Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Strictly Better Programming. So today we're going to be installing Canopy by Enthought for Python development, and it's just going to be a quick video on how to get it installed and get it up and running. So the first thing we want to do is open up your browser. So I've got over here, just Google open, and the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to go to Google search and Enthought Canopy. And that's going to give us a few results, and Enthought Canopy, first link, brings you to the Enthought website. So once you're on the Enthought website, we're going to be able to download Canopy from here. So click the Get Canopy button, then there's a download button right here, click that, and then it takes you to this page here where you have the downloads available. I'll put a link to this page directly in the description to the video, but once you get to this page you can download Canopy. What you need to know at this point is the version of Python you want to use this with. So all my videos will be using Python 3.5, which is the newest version of Python that Canopy supports. The other version they support is 2.7, which is an older version. And industry is starting to move towards version 3 as opposed to 2. So we'll be doing everything in Python 3. The other thing you need to know is what version of Windows you have, either 64-bit or 32-bit, and I'm going to show you real quick how to figure that out. So just hit the Windows key. It's going to open your Windows menu, type System, and click that System link, and it's going to bring this web page here, or not web page, but this window here, and you'll see right here under System Type, 64-bit. And it would say 32-bit if it was a 32-bit operating system. So I have 64-bit installed, which means we're going to download the 64-bit version of Canopy. So if you have the 64-bit, you can download the same one as me. If you have 32-bit, you download the one on the bottom here. So we're going to go ahead and give that a download. You can create an account if you'd like. Canopy is free for use for individuals, so you don't need to worry about installing this or having to pay for it, so you just go ahead, download, and wait for it to download. I'm now going to jump to the future, and we'll see you in a couple minutes. Alright, welcome to the future. Canopy has completed downloading. So if you're using Chrome, you'll see your Canopy link down here. Or if you're not using Chrome, or if you've accidentally closed this window or closed this bar and don't know how to get back up, you can go over to your downloads, and the Windows installer for Canopy will be sitting here in your downloads folder. So we'll just go ahead and install that and run the installer. So that's going to start up the Windows installer, and this is going to install Canopy on your machine. So the wizard here has some terms and conditions, of course, which we never read, and next, install. So this is going to go ahead and run through the wizard here. So again, I will take a break here and I will jump to the future. So once that wizard completes installing, you're going to end up at this screen here. And there's only two things you can really do here. There's a checkbox here for launching Canopy when setup exits, which we are going to leave checked. We want to start it right away, and then you can just go ahead and click the finish button. And now this should launch Canopy. Yep, there we go. So Canopy is going to fire up, and the first time you run Canopy, it is going to take quite a bit of time to, see, now it's going to actually go and extract Python. It's going to install runtime environments and all the libraries that it depends on. So this is going to actually take quite a few minutes. It's going to run through this little progress bar, and then there's another one that's going to follow this. So you can just sit here, have a drink, grab a coffee, and I will see you in the future when this completes. Alrighty, so once those two progress bars complete and Canopy has set itself up, then it will immediately launch into this window right here. And this is the initial Canopy application window. And you can see in here we've got a few different buttons to click on, but the one we care about the most is the editor. So you can go ahead and click the editor button, and it will open up the text editor for Canopy. And this is the meat and potatoes of Canopy. This is where you're going to be doing all your development and running your applications. So after it opens, you can immediately see there's a few different few different things you can do here. So you can create a new file, or you can select files from your computer. You most likely don't have any existing files, so you can just go ahead and create a new file. And this text editor right here is where you're going to do all of your programming. So this is where you're actually going to type your code. It's just a really simple program. So once you have a program written in here, you can go ahead and click this green button up top. This green button, this play button, runs the existing program you have loaded in this text editor here. And then down at the bottom here, this is an interactive pane where you can type Python commands directly into here, but also when you run the program you have open, the output appears in the window down here. So you can see I ran this one, and the output was hello world. And like I said, you can also type directly into the window, and it will just execute the commands that you are typing. So this is super useful when you're developing and trying to debug things. Then the rest of the application itself is pretty straightforward. You have the open new file, open file, save file, undo, paste, cut, and the normal window menus. So nothing surprising there. So that's all it takes. And once you're at this point, you've got Canopy installed and set up, and you're good to go. The world is your oyster, so to speak. Whatever brilliant ideas you come up with, you can go ahead and attempt to code them up from within here. So I just want to thank you for watching the video, for setting up Enthought's Canopy, and I will see you in the next video.